Held Together presents Any Day Update Breaking News.
Thank you for tuning in to Any Day Update. We are starting off with an exclusive piece of breaking news. The 2020 vice presidential candidates have agreed to a second debate, and they have given Any Day Update the exclusive platform to run that debate. I will be playing moderator. Please welcome to your screen California Senator Kamala Harris.
Hi, nice to meet you, Mr. Martinez, and I am so happy to be here. Feel like I shouldn't, think I won the last one. But happy to be on this Zoom with you all.
Thank you for being here. And of course, please welcome Vice President Mike Pence.
Thank you, Mr. Martinez. And again, Kamala, I just wanted to say,
Kamala.
And it's Martinez.
Just thank you, America, for tuning in to get the real facts from your presidency and me, Mike Pence.
Let's go ahead and get straight to our first question. What has been your response to the last vice presidential debate, specifically Flygate? Vice President Pence, I'll let you go ahead and respond.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you, Richard, and then completely ignore you for the rest of this whole debate. What I want to talk about most importantly, in terms of that fly, is the environment. Obviously, under the Trump administration, the environment we've had the cleanest air, the cleanest water, and even the flies are so clean that I didn't even mind that it landed on my head. I just left it there because it was such a clean fly. I trust that it's clean. It turns out
that is your time, Mr. Pence. Vice President
is the best way. Let me answer your question now.
That is your time.
I'm going to answer your question now.
That is your time, Mr. Do not make me mute you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Senator Harris, your response.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Martinez. What I'd like to say is, America, he's a liar. He's a liar.
No, I wasn't lying about
He's a liar, and you know it. Mr. Pence, I'm speaking.
I was
You're doing it again. I'm speaking. Thank you. He's a liar. And quite honestly, I cannot believe I'm doing this again, Mr. Martinez. I'm pretty sure I made my point very clear. And I can't believe me, a senator, is doing this Zoom debate with him. It's really a blow to my ego. And I can't believe this is happening. So I'd rather not answer on Flygate anymore. It's very clear that he's a liar and that he loves flies.
Okay. Vice President Pence, I'll give you 15 seconds to respond.
Well, I just wanted to address the situation where I'm being called a liar, and in no way at any point during this debate have I told a single lie, or in the debate before, or during my vice presidential business. I've never
Liar.
told a lie in my whole life.
That's a
And
lie.
you can even ask Mother. She checks, makes sure that I'm not lying, because if I did lie, she would certainly punish me.
And that is your time. Thank you, Vice President Pence.
Did tell a lie.
Vice President Pence, you are muted. You are muted, Vice President Pence. God. Okay.
I know, right?
Yeah, right? I mean, like some people. Let's go ahead and go on to our next question. What is your plan to mobilize undecided voters? Senator Harris, I'll go ahead and give you the first response.
Thank you, Mr. Martinez. And I may be going over time to reclaim my time, Mr. Pence. I might as well have my own conference with all the time you've taken. But I would like to address the American citizens. And I want to know, who the fuck is undecided, America? Who's undecided? It's either me or him. And he is clearly A white supremacist? He doesn't believe in COVID. I mean, we're on a Zoom call. We're on a Zoom call, America. And I just can't believe that there are any undecided voters out there. I mean, come on. Come on.
You know what? That was your time, but like, is there anything else you want to say while we're going? Because I just feel like I want to hear more from you.
There's so much I want to say, Mr. Martinez. So much I want to say, but you know, my therapist says to keep a tight lip to the end of the election, but there's so much I want to say. Just, you know, whoever doesn't vote for me, you know, clearly you're in need of help.
And by vote for me, of course you mean Biden Harris, correct?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You know, JB and I, we're very close. We're very close. And a vote for me is a vote for the both of us, JB and I, Mr. Joe.
Vice President Pence, what is your plan to reach out to undecided voters?
What's your plan?
So in terms of undecided voters, I don't think there are many undecided voters. I think the choice is clear that Mr. Trump has done a great job. We've built the biggest economy. We've had the biggest economy improvement.
That's a lie.
Over the last few months.
Mr. Martinez, that's a lie.
And to address Kamala's statement about being a white supremacist, I certainly am not a white supremacist. That I just want to represent the American people as a whole. And if the fact is that there are more white people in America than other colored people in America, I just want to make sure that they get their fair representation.
How is this possible? How are you and I running against each other? How is this possible?
You know, this is just where we are as a country. Unfortunately. Senator Harris, is there any response to that?
I have a response. I actually wrote it down while you were speaking, Mr. Vice President. I wrote here, Mike Pence is a fugly slut. Do not trust him.
Now, I'm not exactly familiar with the term fugly, but I take offense that you call me a slut. I have only been ever with one woman, and that is Mother. And her and I have a solid foundation of our relationship.
You know, it's not my job to fact check this, but I do want to say that I 100% believe you, Mike Pence, when you say that you have only been with one woman.
Thank you.
He is not to be trusted, Mr. Martinez.
Oh, I'm not saying he hasn't known other people. I'm just saying one woman seems like the truth. Mr.
Oh, wow. The messaging there, Mr. Martinez. He probably can't pick up what you're putting down.
I'm a little confused into the relaxed nature of this sort of rap session you guys are having in this debate right now.
Rap session.
A rap session.
Wow.
Right.
Right. All right. Well, I believe that is it. Let's go ahead and go into our final statements. Vice President Pence, what is your final statement?
In closing, I would like to say,
and that is your time. That's your time. Thank you very much, Mr. Vice President. Senator Harris, please.
Who has run the country?
Excuse me.
I made sure that the NSA is tapped into the conversation so that we have control over the computer.
God damn it! I'm speaking! Excuse me, I just wanted to let you know, Mr. Pence, that I'm speaking. That it is my turn. That's how turns work. You go and then I go, right? That's how we take turns. It is my turn. It is my turn.
I just have one more thing.
No, you don't.
Okay. Well,
don't.
I'm gonna mute both of you. This has been very productive. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your choices. All right. Well, I guess we can go back to our regularly scheduled program. One more thing. Straight out of Long Beach, it is the Any Day Update Election Special.